Welcome back to, well, possibly the climax where we're all gonna get croned, discroned, whatever that is supposed to mean. Anyway. We got the key. It's time to head to the elevator. The elevator is gonna take us up to the very top where Elaine and Eustace should be. But what will we find when we get up there? And what happened to the professor all those years ago? Did he make it up there due to Hal's time shenanigans?
Hal, how about using the key with the device?
Exactly. Way ahead of you. But Lily is always here to tell us these things, isn't she? Alright. The big fancy elevator has opened.
Warning, structural instability detected. Brace for strong tremors.
More of those tremors. Tower is shaking. Oh, I think I'm on my knees on the floor.
I think the worst of it's over.
You guys okay? Hal? Are you okay, mister?
I seem to be having a headache, or possibly maybe vanishing from the timeline. Either one. Ah, my hands. They're going away. My bracelets aren't.
What's happening to you?
Well, I may have been messing around with the timelines, and I wasn't mentioning it.
Maya?
I just got startled. That's all.
Yeah, we've all been startled. You know what being startled looks like.
Don't worry about me. We need to focus on getting to the top.
You know what they call me? Old Startled Hal. I get startled so often.
The professor ought to have made it to the top floor back in the past. But I'm still here.
We are.
So even if he makes it to the top, is that not enough to guarantee he stops my mom?
Well, maybe we're gonna have to change the past one more time once we're up there.
I guess it's up to me to stop Elaine.
Hal?
Hmm?
What's gonna happen to you when we get to the top, Hal? If this ends and the experiment they started 12 years ago is still unresolved, what if everything that's happened up until now is just canceled out?
Maya, it's beyond our control.
Why would you say that? The future I saw is waiting for us. I'm sure of it.
Well, she's trying to find her one timeline where everything turns out fine. But can we find our way there?
Wait.
I've made a decision. I'm going to stop my mom. I know that's what I'd have wanted before I lost my memories.
Hal!
And we step out onto the top floor, and Elaine has been taking her time, I guess.
Director General, you have to stop. This isn't right.
Are you so sure? The vast majority of people simply can't face up to reality, Hal. Surely you can understand that. People spend their lives deceiving themselves. turning a blind eye to the sadness around them, praying the world will somehow be a better place when they wake up the next day. How? It's our duty to make sure the residents can dream away their last days in peace.
Wake up, Elaine. Whatever you do, reality isn't going to change.
You're planning on stopping me, aren't you? You must have realized that if you do, you'll cease to exist, Hal.
Cease to exist?
Don't be ridiculous!
Come here, Maya. Only level 4 variants are compatible with the system. I was too, once, but it seems I'm not quite up to the task these days. That's where you come in. Maya.
Maya, don't!
Turn this clockwise and Astrum Close will achieve its final objective. The dream will become reality. You realize, don't you, that those precious future memories of yours only exist in the dream world?
Maya?
You don't want him to die, do you?
I'm...
I need to stop Maya.
Alright, I can move. Can I, like, shoot with my bracelets? Well, maybe we can just tap her on the shoulder. I'm moving very slowly.
Maya, it's okay.
Nothing about this is okay. I couldn't do anything in the end.
Give me the key.
Yep. Oh. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
No! I won't let you.
Elaine, it's over. You have to accept that. The experiment 12 years ago plunged the world into chaos. And all because someone who should have died is still here. I finally understand what I was thinking 3 years ago. Mom,
No, I'm not gonna watch you disappear. Not this time.
Wait!
Hal.
It's time to put an end to this.
Eustace.
Sonia has failed. I have no choice but to initiate the Extraordinary Control Protocol.
Gasp. The ECP?
The dreams of Astrum Close's residents will be placed under my jurisdiction. Even if we can't stop the tower, we'll stave off total disaster.
But what about the residents?
They'll become one with the city, and live out their days in a spotless dream world, free from pain and suffering, free from the constraints of time itself, an eternal slumber, uninterrupted, not even by the end of the world.
So we're too late. What am I saying? I can't give up now.
No, I can move around. Is there anything we should be looking at? There's the machine, of course. There's something down there.
Alert! Intruder detected.
Hal!
Maybe I can. I guess it's not letting me get close to the glowy thing. Yeah, that is a key, isn't it? Can I bonk it? Bonk. No, I cannot bonk it. Any ideas on what to do with it? Where's your thing? Where are your things? Where your talkie things? You don't have your talkie things. The things I grab to. No? Okay, they're not there. They're just looking at me in concern. Can I grab it? Okay, no, I can just grab it. It's fine. I guess it's malfunctioning.
There has to be something I can do. The professor's waiting for me in the past.
Alright. Let's head to the past. Maybe we can make it so none of this ever happened.
Sonia, give it up already.
Where's Ari? I don't see her around. Okay, no, there they
This
are.
does work. You're just gonna end up prolonging the pain.
I have to bring him back, Irie. Whatever I do, I just can't forget about him.
Stop this foolishness. I shouldn't need to remind you, Sonia. The dead can't be brought to life again, no matter how hard you will it. You'd be bringing a fabrication from your dreams. Nothing more.
Albert, Irie, forgive me. I can't take it anymore. I need to see him again.
Oh, she's grabbing it. She's turning back the clock.
Sonia!
It's my fault for letting things get this far. I should have stopped you. I'm sorry.
Irie!
I'll see you in the future.
Hal?
Guys, look out!
Oh no, Lily. No. No, yeah.
Lily!
Maya, I did everything I could to keep Hal safe, right? Aren't you proud of me? Don't cry. Just tell me how great I was.
You were amazing, Lily. No one could have done a better job. We'll always be together. Always.
I'm glad you were my sister, Maya. How about a little head rub?
Maybe just this once. There.
going to change the past.
I'm going to change what happened 12 years ago.
I don't think I'll be coming back this time.
Hal, no. Don't go. You said we'd visit the outside world together. You promised.
No. I won't forget any of this. I'll carry those memories with me forever. I'll be there, waiting for the day you come back, Hal. Whatever happens, come and visit us in your memories someday. Don't forget your promise.
Don't worry. We'll meet again, even if I can't join you now.
There's proof out there in the world. Proof that I'm alive.
All you have to do is follow my footsteps. I'll see you on the road.
Well, let's go back in time. Lily's death was just too much. Now we have to change things. So we are in Sonia's body during this scene. Can we prevent her from turning the clock?
Sonia, give it up already.
Even if this does work, you're just gonna end up prolonging the pain.
I have to bring him back, Irie. Whatever I do, I just can't forget about him.
Stop this foolishness. I shouldn't need to remind you, Sonia. The dead can't be brought to life again. No matter how hard you will it. You'd be bringing back a fabrication from your dreams. Nothing more.
If I turn this to the right, dream will become reality, and I'll be able to see my little boy again.
But what if we don't? What if we do not turn? You know, I gave it some serious thought, and I'm not gonna turn the thing. Well, let's just go back down the stairs, and, you know, talk it out. Maybe I could go to get some therapy to deal with this inner pain, instead of trying to 3D print a new child. I mean, that's what she's doing, right? Like when we found the key in the VR, and then we 3D printed a real key. That's basically the same thing that she's trying to do with Hal, right? If I get it right. I mean, I'm apparently not turning anything is not working.
But here I am doing the exact opposite.
Yeah, we turned it the opposite way. Is that gonna do anything? Like, is that good?
I don't even understand why. I just can't shake the feeling that this is what he'd have wanted.
What does turning it that way do? Oh, I guess it's just gonna turn it off. And we get blue skies. Pretty blue skies. Over the city. Oh, now I'm just floating above everyone. I got particles around me. Am I Hal fading from from existence, fading from the timeline?
Albert, Irie, forgive me. I just wanted to see him again. One last time.
The past has changed. There's nowhere left for me to go. But if you guys get to live out the rest of your lives happily, that's more than enough for me. It's time to wake up from the dream. For me and the rest of this world.
Oh, and that's credits. Credits for episode 3. All right, so the solution in the end was indeed to go... Oh, we're fading away from memories of the past, because those memories never happened. The solution was indeed to go back in time to prevent Mom from doing what she did, which was to use her powers with the clock tower in an attempt to change the timeline and pull out a VR version of Hal into the real world, altering the timeline. But now we've undone that, so Hal died. I guess when we saw that one flashback where Hal, as a kid, got bonked on the head, I guess that was his death. Oh, he's gonna fade away. Oh, there he goes! Maya was sitting on that bench talking to no one. So, he died then as a kid, and now that we stopped Mom at the top of the tower, he never came back. But did he ever come back to begin with, or was the version of Hal that we played as, was that just a fake, a copy, a recreation, a memory, not even a real person? Fades away. All we know about the real Hal is that he liked pizza. He liked pizza and drawing with crayons. He enjoyed these things. We know he did not enjoy getting bonked on the head. Didn't like that at all. Pity we couldn't go back in time to back then and just stop the bonking from happening so Hal didn't have to die to begin with. But you can't have everything. You can't do everything. Sometimes you just have to sacrifice your life, make it so you never even existed. So does anyone remember Hal at all? Will his friends remember that he ever existed? Maya said that she saw the one timeline where everything worked out, but it doesn't seem like we got that timeline now, does it? Well, I mean, everything worked out for everyone else except Hal. I presume that Lily is also still alive. You know, I guess the voice actress doing Elaine, I guess her monotone voice, I guess that was deliberate, because she was putting on an emotionless voice since her personality was a fake one that was designed to replace her real one. And like when she voices Sonia, she does have a bit more emotion. It does sound a bit more natural. So the Elaine personality was a fabrication. There's that pink-haired girl. What's going on there? What is the deal with the pink-haired girl? We saw a drawing of her previously. She looks like Lily. Is that supposed to be human Lily? Is that the timeline where Lily was able to grow as a human? I mean, the Zeta unit would still exist. It's just that Lily's consciousness would not be in it. That's Cecilia. So, in the new timeline we created, I wonder if human Lily is a thing. Was she born? credits. I guess these are backers. Backers, names of backers rising up all around me in the starry expanse. And me? Thanking me? Aw. Oh, looking at my hands. My hands have particles. I have ghost hands with some red particles.
It's time to go.
No?
Can shake the red particles off.
What are you talking about?
Keith's waiting for us outside the gate.
Am I some kind of time ghost?
He's gonna show us the Eastern Desert. I mean, you were the one who begged him to take us in the first place. You ran up to him when he came to visit the professor and made him promise.
Yeah, you're right.
You're still half asleep, Missy. Come on, there's a whole world out there to explore.
Which one of them is talking?
Lily.
What's wrong, Maya?
She is so sad because Hal was such a great guy and everyone loved Hal. But she's the only one who remembers him.
You were here. You were right here with us.
Maya? Who's there?
I'm a ghost! Look at my red particles! My red time particles! Woo! Oh. Can I haunt them? Is there a new game plus where I can haunt them? Oh, they're walking off into the desert. And they leave the city. The city didn't seem that great to begin with.
Guys, look!
What are you looking at? What are you pointing at?
The sky looks nothing like this from astral close.
Oh, you just mean the sky in general. Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty.
We're out here, searching the world for traces of your memories.
Let me just shake some of that off.
Again one day.
I'll get my red time dust on you.
To do is follow our footsteps. After all, you made a promise.
And anime promises cannot be broken. They're stronger than steel. And we fade to black. And we're just kind of staying on black. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh yeah, there's I guess that's Mom standing over there. Well, here we are back on the title screen. And it looks like DYSCHRONIA is complete. Hi, hey, how you doing? Well, just about anyway. Hold on, let me stop and start the recording so we don't go over the file limit. Give me a sec. Okay. So before we talk about the story and the ending, we turned the clock to the left, and Hal sacrificed himself. What can we turn it to the right and see what happens? What happens if I hit continue? Do I just start off from that last scene? Oh no. Oh, if I hit continue, we're just walking around here. Hey, hi.
Retrace the past.
Why question marks? Do we not know who is this not Sonia?
Fill this room with memories of the people you love.
Hmm? You mean these pedestals? Alright, there's a clock tower key. That is that's a badge that the supervisors wear. Oh, plushie. I remember plushie. That is... Yeah, that was one of the puzzle items from the tower. A broken tablet. Okay, so these are in red. There's some blue ones over there. Let me take a look at these red ones. A capsule with a plant in it. We know that the plants need those capsules, otherwise they get too big. The professor's burned belt. A piece of paper. Is that a book? I think it's a book. No, hold on. There's nothing here. Okay, I remember the shape of this. We saw this in one... I saw this in one of Sonia's flashbacks. She was holding Hal's coloring book, and I think that's not there. Oh, I can get descriptions of these, huh? I can pick... Can I? Well, not descriptions, but I can pick them up. I don't remember what that is, but it's there. This is not there. Memory suppressing headband. Right, okay, oh, this has two sides to it. Okay, yeah, crayon painting. We now know pink-haired girl is human Maya. Okay, so these are different timelines. Hal is in this one. And on the other side, there's no Hal, but there is human Lily. So that's why there was a bit, confusion about what these drawings were. Two drawings of the same point in time, but from different timelines. Crayons? Oh yeah, the ribbon with the bell on it. Okay, does that mean that the only thing I don't have is the coloring book, maybe? Is there any way of knowing where in the game that was? Can I get any hints from looking at these pedestals where I found these things? I know where I found this. That was in the tower. I wonder if the locations of the pedestals mean anything?
You've still got work to do. Why don't you take a rest?
Well, we still can do a little bit more. Okay. Okay, yeah. There's a branch here. Ending departure. Credits, ending episode. Something's faded out there. The final choice. One of the clock tower keys is lost as the city fates... Okay. Let's go back to this one. Let's turn that clock the other way, because there was a branch in that timeline. I've never used this time room much. We could have gone to it, any time during the game, but there's never really been a reason to. I always thought that was odd.
Guys,
that
look out.
that particular mechanic seems like it would be important, but rarely came up.
No!
Wonder why Lily wasn't equipped with guns herself. Seems like an oversight. Then again, would you want to put guns on that thing? And I don't know. I'm sorry, we have to experience the tearful death of Lily again. I know it's hard. I know it's emotional.
I did everything you don't...
You well...
Okay, this time we did not give her the head rub. One final denial of the head rub.
I'm going to change the past.
I'm going to change what...
I don't think I'll...
Hal, don't go.
No. I won't forget. I'll would come.
Don't. There's.
All right. Why don't we just have the timeline, just go on the way it has been. It's not necessary. Look, what happened in the past. What happened in the past remains in the past. You just got to accept it and move on, and just try to live your life, live your present, live your future the best you can, knowing mistakes were made in the past, knowing those mistakes cannot be changed, knowing that changing the past is just a fantasy, an idle fantasy of children and not something you can actually do. Adults here in the real world have to live with those mistakes, and maybe so do the residents of Ashram Close. So why don't we just turn that clock to the right and see how it goes.
If I
turn to the right. Let's turn it. Here we go.
Sonia!
Right, and things go the way they were meant to.
It's my fault for letting things get this far. I should have stopped you. I'm sorry.
Irie!
And Lily remains dead.
How?
Yep, the attack is still going. Well, the clock tower has looked better. But Hal survived, apparently.
Astrum close. Wiped clean. No more pain or suffering. No need to worry about what the future might bring. But no joy, either. Just one endless dream. Maya, Noel, Lily. They're all gone. I might be the only living thing in this blank, empty world.
No credits for that one. Oh, that's just taking us back to that choice, I guess. Yeah, we don't get to walk around in.
Look out.
We don't get to walk around in that room by taking the selfish ending of Hal wants to live. All right, Hal's gonna.
No!
He's gonna get to live. Oh, hold on a second. That's not what I want to do. Hal's gonna get to live. It's just that, you know, living is maybe not exactly the best thing. Okay, this is the... Let's return to the title menu. Living as the one remaining living being in Astrum Close is, you know, maybe not a very interesting existence. But what we do know is that there were 2 endings to get. We got them. We saw that on the timeline. Can I not go back to the timeline? How about if I click Revisit Memories? Okay, now I can walk around in here. All right.
You've still got work to do.
Yeah.
Why don't you take a rest?
Apparently, I do have a notebook to get. I mean, let me take a look at this. All right. Okay, so now we filled in these 2. There's ending a clean slate, ending departure, credit, ending episode 3. There's like a blurry thing right there. Going off of ending departure, there is like a blurry image of a door. Kind of looks like that door. It was like a big arched door. There's a handprint, but my hand doesn't go on it. She said I have to fill the room with memories. It looks like I have all of them, except this. Is there anything in the game that can indicate to me where this is? Alright, I remember seeing this. Like, there was a flashback where we were in the clock tower. We were in Sonia's room. We then flashed back to when Sonia was talking to Aerie, and I think this was here, and it had, like, that glow on it, and I started to touch it, and then Aerie took it. Can I use that in the flashback to see another flashback? Is that how that works? Oh, that's day 8. So everything that happened here, going in after we go to the top floor, that's day 8. Day 7 was all of this, starting from the beginning of episode 3. So we were doing day 7 throughout all that. Day 7, day 6. Was there 2 day 7s? No, that's still day 6. Day 6. Okay, so there was a day 6. Call from Noel rouses you from sleep. Okay, so when you are doing Cestelia's security layer, that's day 6. Because I felt like we skipped some days, but according to this, day 5 is reunited with Noel in the off-limits sect. Okay, so day 4 begins... Day 4 is the beginning of episode 2, and that's where we're in the underground lab. We have our boss fight. Apparently, while that's happening, we cross over from day 4 into day 5. I didn't realize that. And then... Okay, the trial of Ash happens on day 5. And then not much happens on day 6. It's just the security. Okay, so day 5 and day 6 did happen, but I did not notice us changing a day. So that's why I didn't think that I didn't think we did day... I thought we just skipped by days 5 and 6. But according to this, that day 5 and 6 happened. And then episode 3 just happens day 7 and 8. All right. One more to get. And like I said, I think I know where that is, but if I keep talking to you, do you have any hints for me about what I should do?
You've still got work to do.
Work to do. Should I take a rest?
Why don't you take a rest?
Why don't I take a rest? No time for resting now. We have items to get. Items from the past. All right, why don't we... Can I see the location on here? 10th floor. Maya was on the 10th floor. Ash and Elaine left lying on the floor. End of episode 2. And then we went back to do this. What happens here? Elaine disappears in the clock tower. We go back in time. Okay, well, it's not back in time, I don't think. Oh yeah, we have like this vision of that. You know, I'm going to have to refresh my memory on where exactly that one particular room is. It's the room where they say this must have been Sonia's room. I'm going to have to refresh my memory on that. But we only need to get this one more item, I think. I'm pretty sure. It seems like everything else is filled in. And it would be a shame to not get that one remaining item since it's the only one left. Okay, so give me more than a sec. This is going to be a few minutes as I have to try to figure out where this thing is in the game. Okay, this was the item, the crayons. We're on the 10th floor. This is Sonia's room. This is the floor about memory suppression. So, like, there's the memory suppression headband. Can I? I don't actually know, but let's see if we can grab the book in the flashback and then flashback in the flashback. See if we can do that as soon as possible. It's right, this one. This is the book.
Sonia?
Irie's gonna grab it from me.
6 days in the tower really takes its toll. Look on the bright side, though. Once the core system is hooked, same goes for you. We should hang out. Besides, there...
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
It's gonna start glowing.
Trust me, right?
I was looking through the journal.
The journal.
It's my son.
The son's journal. Okay, my hand's on... Yeah, there it is! Yeah.
Come
We're
here.
tiny child Hal.
Make everything better.
Okay, was that all?
What
I guess
on earth am I doing here?
I guess that's all it was.
I should be right there with him, keeping the nightmares at bay.
Sonia!
Well, she grabbed it from me,
Hold on to this.
as we would expect.
I'll give it back tomorrow. You need to get some rest and stop filling your head with the past.
Don't give me that look, Irie. I'm fine. I've got you. Seriously, I'll be okay.
All right.
Night, Irie.
Sweet dreams, Sonia.
Alright, well, we got our vision. The one that I missed the first time round.
Hold it together. Tomorrow's the day. Reunited at last. I better go.
Was that my mom's memory? I'm pretty sure that was the journal I kept as a kid, which means my mom was...
You okay, Hal?
Yeah.
Look at all the kid stuff in here.
My mom brought everything with her when she came to the city.
So this was her room?
I think so.
Mister, I don't actually know anything about your mom. Still, she must have really cared about you. I mean, just look at all this stuff.
I guess so. Come on, Lily. Let's get going.
She cared about me enough to change the past in order to create a 3D printed version of me from virtual reality. So I guess she cared about me quite a bit. Alright, we did that. Now... is that item there? It's there. We got it. Well, I think that's everything. What do you say now, Mom?
You've still got work to do.
I still got work to do?
Why don't you take a rest?
I thought I got everything. Is there really something else here? Can I not open this door? Doesn't seem like it. Alright. She said fill the room with memories. But it seems like all the pedestals are filled. What am I missing? What was that sound? Thought I heard a sound. That one. Okay, it was probably just this coming up. Alright, well, whatever this is, it's like coming off of that departure ending. Do I need to do the departure ending to get whatever that is now that I've gotten all the things? Possibly. Let me take a look. How much time do I have here? Alright, I better just stop and start once again to make sure I don't run over the time limit. Okay, I'm gonna do this ending again, and now that it seems like I've gotten all these items, will anything happen now? Anything additional? Let's find out. She didn't say anything different. She still said I had work to do. But all those pedestals are full. Takes us back to the title screen. No credits this time. I guess the credits are separate from the ending.
You've still got work to do.
Still have work to do.
Why don't you take a rest?
Did I not get every memory? Any clues on this pedestal? Is it possible that there's, like, anything I missed on the timeline? Like, these dots. Are those, like, scenes that I could have seen? I'm not sure. Maya meets her end. Well, no, because then we have a branching path here, right? And I did do this path, so, like, this couldn't be something I missed, because I went along here, then did this, but then I also branched up to here. Oh, wait. Those are faded. Up there. I had to hotel... Okay, I remember, yeah, in episode 1, there was a bit where I had to choose whether I should go to the cafeteria in the hotel to see Keith or go to the professor's lab early when Irie was going there. I never did that. That's faded. Do I have to complete that part of the timeline? Alright, that's the only part of the timeline that shows up as faded out. I might choose a different... Let's see. I head to the hotel once again. If I choose a different course of action, head to the professor's house. Let's see. There's also this. Open my eyes to find myself in the same old room. Let's just quickly go through this, and let's find that break point, so I can fill that, because maybe there was another item. Maybe there was another memory item.
It looks like I can't...
Or maybe there's not. Maybe I just have to fill in the entire timeline to get that last bit. And we want to get the last bit. Of course we do. Of course we do. Alright, I believe the way this went is that we talk to Aerie, and then she doesn't try to kill us.
I don't want to end up getting shot again.
And then she says we should go back to the professor's lab to talk to her.
But if I just leave her alone, that leaves so many questions unanswered.
And the first time I did this, I did not go back there.
I don't think she'll point that gun of hers at me, with all these people around.
Yep, all these people around.
I'm gonna try and find out what her deal is.
Right, so when I did this, I went to spy on Keith.
Concentration is at 2.99%. Only 6 days left until this all runs out of control.
What should I do?
Alright, grab that.
Huh? Oh, it's you!
It me.
There's something I want to ask you.
Oh yeah? What?
They might know something about the incident.
Alright, let's ask. What were you doing on the day of the incident?
Where were you between midnight and 10 on the day of the incident?
That's kind of a tricky one to answer.
I guess now we know why that's tricky. It's because she was, in the past.
I wasn't at the prof's house, if that's what you're asking. I was heading to his house in the morning, but I bumped into you-know-who at the entrance.
The Bureau resident permit.
You're not in the city's resident database. Are you a visitor?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Do you have a residence permit?
Nah, but don't get it twisted. I'm not trespassing either. I'm not in the database, I don't have a permit, but I was still the prof's assistant.
It almost sounds like she's speaking in riddles.
Anything else?
And the reason that she was visiting the professor?
Why did you visit Rumford on the day of the incident?
What do you mean, exactly?
You're supposed to have visited the house before the murder was all over the news.
The prof invited me. He told me to come alone, I guess. I didn't make it in time. I didn't get the chance to speak to him. To tell the truth, I've been wanting to talk to you too. About your mom, Sonia.
What?
That's your mom's name, right? Sonia Sion.
How did you know?
Sorry, kid. I can't tell you here. Let's meet again at the prof's house. And come alone. Got it?
Sonia. She's right. That is my mom's name. I've only ever seen it on her ID card, though. I don't know anything about her. I wonder what she knows.
All right, well. Right, here we go. All right, okay, so instead of now going to see Keith, we're going to go back to the professor's house right away to talk to Irie and see what happens. I guess she's not trying to kill us this time. But I guess when she appears in the city, it's immediately, for her, it's immediately after the events in the clock tower in the past. And I guess maybe the professor knew she would be reappearing on this day, which is why he had on his schedule that he was going to see her. Weird how they have, like, sort of a tram system, but you only use it to go to one place, the professor's house. Like, everything else is just connected to the plaza. And, nope, nah. Except the professor's house. Alright, there she is.
You're late! Hurry up and get over here!
I got here as fast as I can, which in DYSCHRONIA is still quite slow.
Help!
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I knew if this doesn't sit right with me, I'm worried, mister.
But if I don't go through with this, I won't get to hear what she has to say.
Look, if you're going to go anyway, at least let Ash know what you're doing. I wrote a message for you, just in case.
Yes, a very detailed message, I see.
Don't worry, Lily. I'll be on my guard.
We can talk later. There's something I want to check out. Give me a hand, okay?
No! I won't let you shoot him!
What are you talking about? Get back. This is gonna be dangerous. Close your eyes, folks.
Okay, she just has a fast way of getting into the secret lab. She cares not for these puzzles.
Powerful. I thought you couldn't bring lethal weapons into the city.
She uses the power of gun to open doors.
Look at that! A secret door.
There's something fishy going on. Ever since we came here, I haven't been able to connect to the network.
Right, this room is blocked off from the network.
Guessing you guys are looking for something too. Shall we take a look around?
Alright, well, we know where the professor is, but I guess before I open that up, I should just have a quick look around.
What's this?
To see if there's anything different.
Kept all of our toys.
Yep, our old toys. Yeah.
I'll register that, too.
Right, toy box. No time glowiness happening there.
I've seen this before.
What?
In my memories.
Which one? The toy laser gun? Well, there's no glowiness coming off of those. We just want to check to see if there's anything that I should be getting a flashback from. Oh, hold on. I don't think... that does not look familiar. I don't know if I've seen this one. What is this? A case
for a pruning knife?
For a knife.
Is the case empty? I wonder where the knife went.
We never found a murder weapon at the crime scene. Could that mean...
Alright, I don't think this was in the room of time.
Is that a...
Is the case empty?
We never found a murder...
But hey, it's an additional flashback item, and those are what we're looking for.
All right. Everything looks good to me.
This plant grows out in the desert, you know. It'll probably just end up wilting.
If it does, I'll be in touch.
Why all the fuss, though? I guess it does have some interesting characteristics. Either way, you'll have to tell me all about your research the next time we meet.
I wonder when that'll be.
Don't worry. I'll come and see you before you die, old-timer.
I'm not sure if we did see this one. It might be possible we saw it the first time I did this, but then there was the point in the middle where I had to redo my progress. So if I got this one the first time round, it's possible I didn't get it the second. But one thing that kind of concerns me is that I did not see a pedestal with this thing on it in that room. So are there other pedestals that have yet to appear? I don't know. Well, let's just get on with it, I guess. Get the... Open the... There we go.
The professor! We need to report this to the Bureau right now!
So this is where the prof was holed up all this time. I'll let you deal with the prof's body. Be careful, okay?
Lily, head upstairs and contact the Bureau.
No way, mister! I won't leave you alone with her!
Lily, don't worry about it. I want you to get Ash to come here.
Got it! I'll be right back!
Alright, so this time around, we still find the professor's body, but Irie
hid the corpse in this pod.
Doesn't try to kill
What was
us.
Rumford researching down here?
But why is there a difference between then and now? Find out about Destelia.
Is that supposed to be the marionette's name? An ion particle-driven humanoid. So, did he build this pod to study the marionette? So the professor was conducting research on this humanoid. Did they kill the professor and then disappear?
Ah, found it.
Alright, I guess Irie's still here.
He always used to note down important stuff in this thing. Oh, boy. Let me guess. You're the one who killed the professor.
Oh, I guess, maybe she just found... Maybe she found the audio recorder that, where the professor says she has to kill Hal. Oh, should I be standing here?
I can't use my gun in here. I need to stall for time.
I did not kill the professor.
I'm not the one who killed the professor. I mean, I'm on the hunt for the killer too. Surely even you can see that.
Sure. But that isn't the problem.
Well, ask why the professor was killed.
Why was the professor killed?
You're asking me? You trying to distract me or something?
Talk about the marionette.
That pod contains the marionette's data. I think they're the one that killed him. They murdered him and then disappeared.
Marionette? Wait a moment.
Hal! Lily! Everything cool? Hold up! What's going on here? What are you doing here? Wait, goddammit! You can't just leave!
Ash, where are you going?
Lily, we need to follow them.
Yeah!
Alright, so I guess that's why sometimes Aerie was friendly towards us and sometimes she tried to kill us, because she only just finds the orders to kill Hal in the lab and didn't have that beforehand.
They're gone!
Lily, we should follow them.
So, this might just be the same going from this point, because it kind of ends the same. We found the body. Body was reported to the Bureau. Aerie tries to kill Hal. Ash chases her. They leave. So probably this is the point where the timelines converge. I think we probably completed it. Right, then we lose them. No, well, they lose us. We don't see where they went.
There's no sign of them. Where did those two get to? I can't get through to Ash. Grr. The underground lab is being scanned. Do you think it'll be finished by tomorrow?
Underground room. Scanning underway. The Bureau will be notified on completion. The other drones are looking for the intruder. We've got this under control. Get some rest.
Got it. Looks like it'll take until tomorrow to finish. Let's go home and get some rest, mister. The Bureau's tracking that lady as we speak. No need to worry.
So this is how the other scene went after it was over. And they find Aerie's name tag there? Yeah. So I think... I'm pretty sure we're now done with this part of the timeline. We should have filled out the part of it, and I think we can just go back to the Room of Time. Though, like I said, one thing that's a little concerning is that I did find the sheath of a knife, which was a flashback item. So I assume that's going to now appear in the Room of Time, but there wasn't a pedestal for that earlier. Let's go back to the title menu. Previously, there was the only item that seemed to be missing from the Room of Time was that one notebook, because there was like a silhouette of the notebook, but the notebook wasn't there. And when I got that, all of the pillars were filled out. But maybe there's even more pillars than I was aware of? Let's see. Was it added? Oh, hold on. Okay, no, these were all here. This was here, this was here, this. That. I don't see that knife sheath. Like, it's not the case that an additional pillar has appeared. I'm just kind of looking at the spacing between these columns. Like, these three are close together. These three are close together. Then you have a space. And then these three have spaces between them. Let me take a look at the timeline. Yeah. Okay, so those are now filled out. Mysterious woman. Explore the room. She suddenly transforms into your assailant. And from what we looked at earlier, there are no more faded out areas of the timeline. Except that one bit after the ending. Yeah, that is still faded. Anything new to say?
You're almost there.
Oh, yeah. No, that's it? Nothing happening with this door. But she did change... She did change what she was saying. That is different. Is there anything else on this table? Doesn't look like it. I'm a bit confused about the sheath. That it did not get a column in this room, but it was a flashback item. Okay, so when I first came in here, she said I need to fill this room with memories, right? And the only item that was missing that we saw was this, which we now have. Then I looked at the timeline and saw that there was one bit that was fuzzed out. We just did that, and we got an additional flashback item, which has not appeared in this room. She has now changed what she is saying.
You're almost there.
I'm almost there. But that's the only thing she's saying. She's not saying anything else. So what is it? Are there any clues looking around this room as to what it is that I need to do? The reason I was saying I was a little concerned about the knife sheath is that if I had not gotten that, and that's not represented here in this room, are there other flashback items that I haven't gotten that are also not represented in this room? And does that matter? Like, I get, maybe, I don't know. Obviously the ones that are on the pillars, they matter. But there are items that exist that are not on the pillars. Do those matter at all? And is there anything I can actually do with these items? I don't think there is. Oh, hold on. Seemed like something... There we go. Okay, it is giving me a description of them. How do I get that description again? It doesn't let me take them off the pillars. Gave me a description of that one. But not this one? Oh, there it is. I don't know why that's happening. Do I just have to hold it for a while? Oh, hold on. What is it? Old Dusty Journal. Okay, I think I see what it is. I have to press the grip button to pick it up, and then the trigger to activate the description. Sketchbook filled with crayon drawings, branching future fragments. Box of crayons, rough to the touch. Blue crayon seems to be missing. Was there a lot of blue crayon used? Not really. Not really. Child's collar-style necklace. The attached bell is reminiscent of a certain someone's. Plushie produced in an ancient Far Eastern city. Perhaps its slightly dopey expression is what garnered so many doting fans. Badge depicting the hands of a clock, a symbol of the slumbering city's protectors. Two halves from the particle monitoring tower key, modeled after the long and short hands of a clock, respectively. Alright, then the red ones. Control tablet for a botanical containment cylinder, used in the cultivation of rare flora. Portable drone control tablet, emblazoned with a cute logo. Capsule used to cultivate rare saplings, has a pleasant, calming effect on the beholder. Elegant white belt, stained in parts with dark red blood. The professor's belt. Alright, that's the description for everything. I wonder why some of the things are on blue columns and some are on red columns. The ones on the red columns seem to be items that we had to use to make progress. Like some of these, though, we had to have to make progress, but not all of them. Like, I'm pretty sure I needed to pick the badge up when I first got that badge. It's Ash's badge. Pretty sure I needed to pick that up to make progress, but some of these other ones I didn't.
You're almost there.
Still almost there. Is there some puzzle in this room itself? Can I interact with the columns? I don't think I can. Alright, I'm just gonna... Well, maybe right now, we'll just say we'll need to think on it, right? Just have to think on it, because there's this one last piece of the timeline that happens after the ending. She says I'm almost there. I've filled out the rest of the timeline. I've gotten every item for these pedestals. What is the one remaining thing? The timeline looks like an open door. It looks like that door. And this door has a handprint on it, but my hand is not doing anything with it. And the door's not active, so I can't do anything with the door. There's something remaining. Something remain. I don't know what it is. I don't know what. But, I guess I'll just have to think on it. For right now, we have seen 2 endings of DYSCHRONIA. The bad ending, where Ash doesn't sacrifice himself, and everyone dies, and is in the infinite dream of virtual reality, except Hal, who remains alive as the only living person in Astrum Close, the only living person remaining in a dead city. And then the other ending being Hal does sacrifice himself to make sure that the events of this game never happen, that Sonya is stopped all those years ago, leading to a happier timeline for everyone, except to make that happy timeline happen, Hal has to erase his own existence, and the only one who remembers anything about him is Maya. But there is one remaining thing on that timeline, and Maya did say that she had a vision of the future. There was one timeline where everything turned out right. Maybe that's still possible. Maybe that's what the door represents. But I don't know how to open that door yet, but apparently we're almost there. We're almost there. So I guess we're not quite done with DYSCHRONIA yet. Not quite done. We'll just have to think about that for right now.